Hey, everybody. Hopefully you're cruising along through these problems all right. If you're needing a little help, let's see what we can do here with Algebra 2. Lesson 2-6. We're over halfway done there. That's a good thing. And we're up to problem 5 there. So we are working with quadratic formula, the discriminant, solve using any method. I certainly do not see anything on this problem, the factors, that doesn't seem to, well, maybe if 4 were split into a 2 times a 2, 3 times a 2 could make a 6, minus this other 2 would make a 4. Maybe let's try factoring. Just kind of thinking about that. I didn't see what it was going to work at first. So 3x squared, that's got to be 3x times x. That's the only way to do it. And then this other 4 is a 2 and a 2 is what I'm thinking. So you got a 2x and a 6x. And we want them to get a negative 4x when we combine them. So that would mean this needed to be a negative and this one a plus to combine to make a negative 4, which would put my minus here and a plus there. And by George, I think that's going to work. So let's take a little gander here. We got 2 things multiplied. If I called this A and this B and they represented numbers, the only way for A times B to equal 0 is if one of these is 0, right? 2 numbers, either A is 0 or B. If you can explain another way to get a 0 by multiplying 2 things and one of them's not 0, I would love to hear about it because I'm not sure how that would work. So that's what we're going to solve here. When does this one equal 0? Hopefully you can just do that in your head. Don't need to write this out. Subtract the 2 over, divide by that 3. There's one answer. And when does this one? Again, hopefully you don't need to do this, but if you do, go ahead. Add that 2 to the other side. There's my other answer, and we're going to put them in. I think we got it. So you can do quadratic formula or one of the other methods here, but I think this factoring was probably as fast as anything for my 2 answers of +2 and -2/3. If your factoring skills aren't that great, boy, you should really practice them. They will make the rest of your math life easier once you get that all figured out. So good luck. Hopefully you're getting it figured out. Again, if you need more help, do an example, help me solve this on the bottom. If you're not sure, once you do even get the problem right, if you're really doing it right, do another practice problem. You always keep the best answer. Anyway, keep after it. Repetition sometimes will just make sure you get it down so that you don't forget it either and help you out later on. See you in the next one.